Hi guys, it's Gail with Broken Hearts Ministry. So I was late to my own live. I was outside making a video, just like a last minute decision to make a video. And then I came back in, I was sitting down, I was editing the video, getting it ready to post for next week. And I was like, oh my goodness, I totally forgot I had a live. So I moved the live time back a little bit so I could go in and throw some makeup on and brush my hair because I was out working in the garden with unbrushed hair and no makeup. But I was out there by myself. So anyway, so I decided to do just like a little small garden. I got my chocolate mint planted from Indiana Backyard Gardener. And I also planted some zucchini, second batch of zucchini. Hello, Carol with the Rambling Peach. How are you? Did you hear about my Fall Fest 24 giveaway collaboration that's going on? Hello, Life with Tanisha RN. Welcome in. Welcome in, Linda, from another time. Yeah, so I totally forgot about my live. So I moved the time back to 11, and then I managed to get my makeup on really quickly. So Carol, if you'll go over to my Gail Southern Living channel, there's a video with a pumpkin on it. That's the registration video where you can go in and hear about it. If you decide you want to join in, I'll tell you about it. Sure. Pretty much, it's a collaborative giveaway. Each channel makes their own video. They say a few things, then they name about 10 rules, and then they ask for a secret word or phrase or ask the person a question, their comment. And, about a month from that date of that video, they'll pick their winner from that video. About a month from that date, they will pick a semifinalist winner from the YouTube random comment picker. And I usually give out my phone number during that time, which, Carol, you already have it. If anybody needs help with the YouTube random comment picker, I also have a video out on it. I think I did send that video to Tanisha. So if that video is not helpful, Tanisha, I could still give you my phone number and do that YouTube random comment picker with you. But usually that video is pretty easy. So then all the semifinalists are compiled and sent on to me, the host. I take all those names and put them on a wheel. Some people will be drawn once. Some people will be drawn 2 or 3 times. And then I'll pick for one grand prize winner who will win the prizes from every single channel. So if we get 50 people, they'll win 50 prizes. If I get 70 people, they'll win 70 prizes. So it'll be really cool. And the semifinalist prize is optional. You don't have to do that. But the grand prize is mandatory. Everybody will get after the name is drawn, I will email every single channel that enters. I will email them the address, the mailing address of the semifinalist. Yeah, I know. I actually set up the grand prize drawing to happen on this channel. That live is already set up for October 22nd. So if you want to go ahead and turn that notification on, I didn't use the word giveaway anywhere on that because I just didn't want YouTube to get weird on me. So I just left that out. Everybody who is going to be a collaborator, you will know to find the live right here on this channel. And I figured it might help this smaller channel out a bit. So I decided, and I'm going to kind of tag team the information between Gail Southern Living and Broken Hearts Ministry, because Gail Southern Living is quite big enough, whereas Broken Hearts Ministry still has some room for growth. I think I hit about 730 yesterday. So I'm hoping to get the 1K for this channel so I can get the ads, and I need to get to 1K, and I need 500 more watch hours to get the ad revenue for this channel. I've got the first level of monetization. Now I'm working toward that second level. You're welcome. Yeah. Any questions you have, you just email them to me. You know, I check my emails a lot during Fall Fest because I'm looking for questions, people asking for, you know, thumbnails. I'm going to work on some more thumbnails. I think I got about 3, but my goal was to do about 5 different thumbnails. That way people will have a choice. They, you know, they could pick what, you know, what picture is drawn to them. Usually I just like to do pretty fall pictures. I'm actually going to do, I already videotaped the entry video for Broken Hearts Ministry, but I haven't done the one for Gail Southern Living. Oh no. Hey, Carol, I have this thing. I'm gonna text you. Okay. Carol, can you tell me what your email address is? I'm going to get my friend to send you an email about this little group thing that's going on right now. And I can get you in on that group. We actually need some more people for the group. So my friend's doing this little group. So if you will text me or put it in the chat, your email address, Carol, I will get you some information on that. It's basically a group to help each other with that particular thing that you're talking about right here without saying it out loud. Waiting to see others' videos so I can get a good understanding of what, you know, Linda, one thing you could do, you could go back to last year's Fall Fest 23 videos and you can listen to several versions of it and that's it. But I actually typed out what I'm going to say onto a piece of paper. I didn't do that with this channel, but I did that with my other channel because it's like the main host. And I want to make sure I said everything perfectly. So I actually typed it out. I totally typed it out. So I would say because I wanted to hit every detail. Be sure to mention that there is a playlist for all the Fall Fest entry videos, because if they just use the hashtag, it'll only pull up the bigger channels. It won't pull up those little smaller channels, the ones that actually need help. So if we can try to get the people in the comments to go to the playlist and watch those videos in full, there will be a playlist on Gail Southern Living and on Broken Hearts Ministry for that. So, Carol, I'm going to put you, actually, you might already be on that list. Yeah. Tanisha, if you are interested in that group as well that my friend is doing, send me an email and I'll get you on that list as well. We actually need some new channels it's a brand new group that was just started by my friend Tina at Laugh with the Piedmont. Hi, Deborah's Delicious Dishes. How are you? How are you? How is it in New Jersey? I actually have several friends in New Jersey. Garden Robin with Garden State So-and-so. Joe with Grow Big TV and Garden State Gardener, and Deborah's Delicious Dishes. Those are all my New Jersey buddies. I have friends everywhere. Okay. I'm gonna write your name down here, and I already have your email, so I'm just gonna send that email to my friend. And also I'm gonna write the Rambling Peach. And I'm going to send both of your emails to my friend. Now, I have a brand new email. I had a Yahoo. Now I have a Gmail. So if you've ever emailed me before at Yahoo, that's not the one I'm using. I set up Fall Fest to be on gailsouthernliving@gmail.com, the one that's scrolling across the bottom. But if you need more information about Fall Fest, there's a lot of videos out there. I'm going to have an informational playlist on Broken Hearts Ministry and Gail Southern Living. They'll have the same videos in them where you can go. There's a video called Who's In, and that's basically who all is in. Now, the list on the videos going to be updated in the description box. So as people join, I'm going to put their name at the bottom of the list. So if you go to the description box of that video that says who's in, that'll show you. Because if you want to go ahead and make friends with some of the fellow collaborators, because some people like to do that when they join a collaboration. They like to go in and make friends with the people ahead of time. Tina, I got 2 more people for your group. Life with Tanisha RN and the Rambling Peach. I'll try to get those emails over to you, Tina. A couple of names that could go for your new group that you got going on. Yeah. And I'm about 500 hours away for Broken Hearts Ministry on level 2. I did mention earlier that the grand finale prize drawing will be right here. I set that up yesterday. It will be on a Tuesday, October 22nd at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is the regular live time for Gail Southern Living, but it will be on Broken Hearts Ministry. So the grand prize drawing will be right here on Broken Hearts Ministry. So that live is set up if you want to go by and turn the notification bell on. I don't know anything about if people are going to donate any prizes for that. They did last year. So if they are interested in donating a prize for the grand finale giveaway, then they can send me an email and let me know. Thank you, Jan. Much appreciated. How are you, Jan? I actually did some planting this morning. Believe it or not, I actually made a gardening video this morning. That video I was working on editing when I realized it was time for my live. I was like, oh, it's time for my live. I got to go. I went in and threw a tiny bit of makeup on and brushed through my hair. And yeah, as you can see, my hair's naturally wavy. So if I don't put the chi through it, it kind of has this messy, wavy thing going on. Awesome. See, we're already starting to connect Fall Fest people with other Fall Fest people. I pulled up Fall Fest 24 giveaway hashtag this morning. I found a live from Crazy Crafter Adventures, Addie. And in the video, she said she was going to join Fall Fest, but she hadn't done her email yet. So I went ahead and wrote her name down because I know. Anyway, but I threw that live into my watch later list. So I could help her with some time. Ah, that's cool. This group could totally help you there, Tanisha. I'm assuming Tanisha is your name. Is that right? Yeah, actually, I think it does say that on your email, Tanisha. Which is good because it matches a name that's in your title. So that helps me to connect the names together. But I'm using the same email for both channels because otherwise it gets to being too much to have to keep up with a couple of different emails. Then I have a different one I use for when people send me links to lives, and that's my Gail Sunflower 777. So if you ever send me links to lives, that needs to be sent to Gail Sunflower 777, not my Gmail, because otherwise I have to do it on my phone, and doing lives on my phone is a little bit awkward. I can do it, but I don't love to do it that way. Yeah. Awesome, Tina. And it's really cool because we're pulling people from different genres. So we haven't actually watched any of each other's videos yet. So and I'm actually going, everybody who joins Fall Fest, I'm adding some of your videos to the watch later list. So you're getting watch time from me for just being a collaborator, for just joining in, because I'm just supportive like that. That's just how I am. I want you to be rewarded for joining in with me. I know that's, I'm such a nerd, but yeah, I want to support those supporting me. I really do. Yeah, that's cool. Good to know. It says RN after your name. So are you an registered nurse? Is that what that stands for? I thought I saw something that had a picture of you doing something with nursing, but I'm not completely sure on that. Yeah, awesome. Well, I'm glad to see you guys joining in the group. Did you get the other channel too, Tina, the Rambling Peach? I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, if you need the emails, Tina, let me know. I could send them to you for the two channels that were in here today. But yeah, I'm trying to remember if there's any new details, anything new, other than the fact that I set up the grand prize drawing finale for this channel. That's the only new information. That is not in a video anywhere. I have not put that information out. So you're getting it. You're getting it right here. Brand new news. I did that last night. I set it up at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is the normal live for Gail Southern Living, but only I'm going to do it over here at Broken Hearts Ministry. So that'll be cool. So I may have to pull up a live and just practice bringing up the wheel and making sure that I can bring up the wheel and be able to get it going. I think I had it down. So I'm hoping I can get that going on the live so I can draw the winner live. So do you work a full-time job, Tanisha? And do YouTube? That would be a lot, working a full-time job and doing YouTube. I can't even imagine what that would be like. I actually considered doing the live a little bit later, because of people who work. But I was trying to think of how many people would that affect to move it from 5 down to 7. Yes, it is. I actually have a friend named Ellen, and she is a RN here in my local town. I heard a rumor, guys. Y'all want to hear what rumor I heard? I heard a rumor that Simply Jan Homestead might be joining Fall Fest 24 as her character, the Loose Faucet. I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's true. You know how people just say things and you just don't know if it's true or not. So, I don't know. That would be the shiznits, though. That would be totally cool. Yeah, that's cool. It's your escape. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I started my YouTube channel after I got a work injury at work. Actually, I did gardening the day before yesterday, and then yesterday I stood up in the kitchen cooking and processing this massive zucchini. And by the end of the day, I was like, my back hurt, my neck hurt. I was like, oh my goodness, I could totally feel the injury that I got from school. Yeah. Linda and I are going to do another Revelation study next week on Wednesday. That live is already set up. I wonder, is that true, Jan? Yes, I also heard that Luann with Blackberry Rock Homestead, that her sister Anna Mae might be doing her Fall Fest video. And I also heard that Ariella Viking Venture and Victuals is going to do her Fall Fest entry video in costume. And Gail Southern Living is going to do her Fall Fest video in costume. Now, you totally don't have to do that, guys, but you can if you want to. And my husband is Taz Adventures, and I managed to Loose Faucet has not informed me of her shenanigans. That would be really super cool if the Loose Faucet did a Fall Fest entry video. That would be cool. But yeah, my husband's going to do his Fall Fest video in a full costume. Just so you guys know. And then after he does this video, I'm going to have to still claim him as my husband. Oh, look out, guys. But I'm not going to give you a clue as to what his costume is. I'm going to let you guys... You're slow because you just got up. Yeah. I don't think everybody's doing that, Tina, and you totally don't have to, guys. It is not a requirement. But I've heard a rumor of about 7 channels who are going to be dressed up in some way. Yeah, I think it would be cool. But you totally don't have to, guys. It's not a requirement. Yeah, love the Revelations. Yeah, we have set up for that would be cute. Yeah, it's going to be cool. I can't wait to see what you guys do. If nothing else, you can do just like some pumpkins or a scarecrow. There's a lot of cool things you could do. You know, you could put out your Fall Fest decoration, your regular fall decorations a little bit early, and kind of do it with the fall stuff in the background, which is kind of why I put this pumpkin here. I thought it would look kind of fall-like for the background of my live. So that actually hangs in the hall because I have a hall with different things hanging in it, and I thought that owl will look cute in my background of my live. So I actually put that there the other day. You're hiding your phone and your camera from the Loose Faucet. That's probably a good idea. You know, my friend Anime from Luann's Kitchen, she has to hide her phone too, because she steals. If you guys haven't seen Blackberry Rock Homestead's video as her anime character, it's pretty funny. You need to go check that out. I totally shared that video on my community tab. I love it when people are funny. I try to be funny, but I'm not funny every day. It's just like every other day I might be funny, because sometimes people think my jokes are hilarious. Other times they look at me like I have 3 heads. So I never know when I make a joke if somebody's going to think it's funny or not. Like this morning, I sent the deer short out, and they're like, they thought I made a mistake. I'm like, no, that was supposed to be funny. The deer was supposed to be funny. I thought it was funny. I accidentally ran across that deer short this morning, and I thought it was funny. It would be so funny if a deer went into your living room and was checking out your deer mounts and like pawing at it and rubbing at it. I mean, that's hilarious. I don't know how they even made that video. That must be like a pet doe. Or maybe I've heard that does will actually go in your house. I've just heard that this morning, but still, I am no fashionista. Yeah, I'm definitely, yeah. Those cameras with the makeover shows, they'd be like, girl, please stop wearing those stretchy pants. I'll be like, that's what's comfortable. All I do is make YouTube videos, which are from, here up, and go to the post office and Walmart. So if I wear my stretchy pants, I wear my stretchy pants. I'm not trying to be. Now, occasionally I do dress up for church. I've even put on a nice shirt for a video or for a live. But this morning I was out working in the garden, just, uncombed hair and whatever clothes I happen to throw on. Oh, I hope it does rain here. We need rain. I actually put in a second batch of zucchini and I planted my chocolate mint. But I don't know if my chocolate mint's going to live because it was pretty dry. So we'll see. My chat just bumped. It just did that thing where it bumps. It's like I was looking at, oh, here we go. Do you have something beeping? No. Oh! Oh, Heather, yes, yes. In here, in the utility room, there is a smoke alarm that needs a new battery. I've already told my husband, and he won't listen to me. He's so busy doing something else. He's not paying attention. So I may have to just write him a note and put it on his closet, and he'll just have to look at it every day until he gets it done. But yes, there's a smoke alarm in here that needs a battery replaced. If I knew where the battery was, I might attempt to do it myself. However, I'll be honest with you, I'm short and I'm not too sure how well I'm going to get up to it. So I really would prefer if he did it. Dry weather. You want dry weather? I want some I'm sending batteries for your smoke detector, LOL. Very funny. Yeah. It's been driving me crazy for like a month now. And I'm just like, and I was trying to figure out what she meant by beeping. I was like, well, I'm not cooking anything in the microwave. What is she talking about? But yeah, it's the smoke detector. I've heard that in other people's videos before. Other people seem to have that issue too. Yeah. It made me laugh when I realized what it was that she was talking about. She's talking about my smoke detector. Yeah. I used to be a medical coder. And at one time I did medical coding. I did medical reception and I did medical records. So in some of those jobs, I could actually wear scrubs. So they were really comfortable. And I liked kind of putting the colors and the prints with the solid, printed shirt with the solid pants. I thought it was really cool. You have an elk. I have a buck and some antlers. The buck on the wall is mine. The little antlers are my husband's. Everybody comes in the house and they think this is my husband's buck that he shot. And my husband goes, nope, it's her. It's not me. I didn't shoot that. She did. So I actually named my buck. I named him Bruiser. Don't ask me why. But anyway, that is my first and only deer ever. I think I actually shot it the year that my father passed away. And I was like, my dad would have been so proud that his little girl got this nice, this nice 11-point buck. He would have been so proud. But, and you know how they have the deer has ratings or whatever. It got a pretty good rating because my brother is a taxidermist. So it got a pretty good rating on that chart. I don't know anything about the chart. That was my first and only time to go deer hunting. I did it once to prove I could do it. And that's it. I didn't do it again. I'm pretty soft-hearted, so I'm not really into hurting other things. So I don't mind eating the deer meat. Don't mind processing the deer meat and putting it up. But I don't want to do the actual pew part of it all. I don't want to do that part. So I'd rather it come in already ready to go. I don't want to have to look at it. That's me. I'm just a very soft-hearted person. Now you hear the beeping. What do you call something that runs but never gets anywhere? A refrigerator. Yes, that thing runs. Thank God it at least keeps our food cold, because what would we do if we had to be back in the little house on the prairie days and go down to the dark, dirty root cellar to get our stuff? And then, yeah, I remember Little House on the Prairie and Anne of Green Gables, where they had to do that. And in Anne of Green Gables, they were going to serve some pie, I think, to the minister. And somehow some pies got served that had a mouse had got into it. And so I'm like, ooh, I can imagine, and they didn't really have, other than a cat, they really didn't have anything to deal with their critters back then. I remember there's one video where there's one book, Little House on the Prairie, where Paul actually gets his head. The mouse or rat or whatever actually chews at his hair while he's sleeping. He wakes up and there's like a bald spot there, and so he has to wear his hat to the celebration to cover up the spot, because the rat has chewed his hair while he was sleeping. Yeah. And I think after that, they got a cat. And cats were pretty rare in their area in those days. So they actually had to really work hard on it to find a cat. But they found a cat, and they weren't supposed to feed that cat, because that cat was supposed to be hungry enough to kill all the mice. Yeah, I know, right? I guess I could go in there and kind of unattach the battery so it won't keep beeping. But I really need to write him a note. Oh, yours is, yeah, it just did the beep again. I know, it does drive me nuts. I bet you can hear it in every single video I've made in this kitchen. Oh, you did claims? Yeah, I did that with the medical coding and billing. I did claims. That was my very last job in the medical field. Was they moved me from reception to medical coding and billing. So yeah, I would do the claims. They would come back and they wouldn't go through, and I would make changes and resend them out and hope that could try to get them paid. So yeah, I did that job. Bruiser, yeah, Bruiser's his name. Hello, Constance. Welcome in. Crafts, Creations, and More. She joined the Fall Fest 24 team. Oh, you're going to go hunting? That's awesome. I don't know. I might go if anybody invites us, like my brother. We don't have an actual lease. Yeah, that's cool. I don't think I'm strong enough to pull a bow back. This morning, I was trying to get a bag of soil over the back fence that was in my car, and I was having a hard old time. And it seems like it's getting harder, so I may need to start like lifting some weights, because I feel like I'm losing some strength in my arms. So I think I maybe need to work out a little bit. Now we have hundreds of cats, yes, but not back then. Yeah, I'm just worried about it being way up there, because our utility room ceiling is really high, because it goes down a level. So it's really, really high, and I'm not that tall. And I don't know if we have a ladder in this house where I could reach it. Yeah, if it were reachable, it would be easy. Sorry. I'll try to make a note for my husband to change that smoke detector. It's been getting on my nerves too, but because I'm the one at home all day with it, so um, I'm the one that hears it. He's not in this kitchen enough to hear it. He don't cook. He cooks breakfast occasionally. That's it. Now, I think next week there'll be a cooking video of my husband cooking breakfast in the camper. That video comes out next week on Gail Southern Living. So he is the breakfast cook because I'm not a morning person. So he does the breakfast. Accountability group. Are you going to hold me account? Heather, are you planning on holding me accountable for not changing my battery in the smoke detector? Oh. Oh, to get healthier? Yes. Yes, yes. Agree. Okay, you're talking about getting healthier. That's a different thing. Yeah, I need to go back to my plant paradox dieting stuff that I'm doing. Healthier eating plan. I need to go back to that. Yeah, he did the blind taste test. Yeah. I'm trying to include my husband more in some videos. He doesn't know it yet. I'm doing it subtly, but yeah. So she did say to eat healthier. So the accountability group is to eat healthier. Yeah. Yeah, we should. We should. I'm sure the zucchini bread did not fit the accountability group thing. But Tina did have a really good idea. So she saw me making my carrot cake muffins. So what if I use that exact same recipe, but instead of putting carrots, I put zucchini in there? And I could make I'm going to try that. I'm totally going to try that. Maybe that could be a healthy way to make zucchini bread. So I'm going to give that a shot. But of course, I have zucchini bread right now, but I think I am going to try that. So it's actually Tina that came up with that idea. So I thought it was really cool. Oh, on that video, zucchini squares, where I'm laughing hysterically. So, welcome in Unique Amazing Stripes. I'm setting up for the recipe and I go to get the spoon to put the shredded squash into the pan, and it made this plop sound, which I thought was funny. And so I just could not stop laughing. And I left it in because, who couldn't use a laugh now and again? So I left that in. And that was 2 or 3 years ago, something like that. But yeah, if you go back to my beginning videos, I didn't edit as much out. So there's a lot more like mistakes and funny. But I left that one in on purpose. But yeah, I learned later how to edit. In the beginning, I could only edit the beginning and the end off. But now I can actually split screen and stop it and edit out an actual piece. Like if I decided I said something stupid or I sneezed or coughed or burped or farted or whatever, I could just snip that right on out of there. No, I've never farted during a video, but that would be funny. That'd be really funny if you left it in. Yeah. I have a smoke detector problem. Actually, I pulled this out so I could write a note to my husband. Change the smoke detector battery, please. I'm going to do please in big, huge letters. And then I'm going to write in parentheses, in utility room. And I'm going to post this on his, I'm going to post this on his closet. So he has to look at it every time he goes to his closet until he gets it done. So here's my honeydew. There you go. Drink more water. Yeah, you can add me in that group for sure. Yeah, I'm going to try that healthy version of zucchini bread. So thank you, Tina, for that little idea. My smoke detector has a crazy woman talk. It's creepy when the battery is low. Ooh, you have to get that on video. You have to get that on video, Heather. I want to see that. That would be so funny. Yeah, I know. I was making the zucchini squares yesterday. That's how I started. And I was talking to Jan about what I was doing with my zucchini. And then I pulled up the video. And then that's when I remember it's like, oh, this is the one where I started cracking up laughing. Yep. So, yep. I wish I had the bot drop thing that you could drop your links here. But if I do have a moderator in here, if you guys could put up the link for this channel right here. And Unique Amazing Stripes, you do put out content, right? Do you put out videos and stuff? I'm going to write your channel name down. Unique Amazing Stripes. Okay. Wrote it down. I'm going to look at it later. Yeah, I do drink water. Yeah, I drink a lot of water. I don't know what you're saying. Why to? Why? And then put some words behind it because I don't remember. Why? Why what? Oh, there's the link. That must be the link for Unique Amazing Stripes. So thank you, Jan. Much appreciated. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I got so frustrated during Susan the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch's live because she was playing a game. And I had these answers. But my internet was so slow that by the time she saw my answers, she was way far to the next question. And I had some really good ones. And they didn't get any attention or laughter because they came out so far after the question was read that she didn't know. She probably thought I was putting out weird answers or I was really behind, but it wasn't me. It was my internet. And so I had some really good answers, but they didn't get. I just gave up. I'm like, okay, forget it. Nobody can see my stuff until way after, so why even bother? Cutting up peppers to put up, yeah. Well, I'm proud that I put up that whole huge monster zucchini yesterday. So that's literally my only zucchini. I did plant 3 plants of zucchini this morning. So supposedly the bugs should be done for this time of year. I planted it in an area that was not at all attacked by bugs. So we'll see. Why was you laughing at the zucchini video? Because of the plop noise, the plop. The sound of the plop made me laugh. I don't know why. It just sounded like, I don't know. It was funny. At the time, it hit me funny. I don't know. There's no really good explanation on your lunch break. Yeah, I guess it is almost lunchtime, isn't it? Huh, yeah. I appreciate you coming in. Much appreciated. Yeah, my internet was slow, but only on my phone, not on my laptop. So if I'm playing a game now, I know I need to go to my laptop because even when I was doing Kahoot with 9 Acres Family Farm, And I know that because I kept getting like way down in the ranks because my answers were getting slow. But when I played Kahoot from my laptop, I totally got third place on Kahoot at 9 Acres Family Farm because I had the answers right. I just was getting them in too slow. And so I finally got third place, but I had to do it where my laptop showed current and then I put my answers on the phone. So I had the laptop and the phone. I have to have two devices to play Kahoot, basically. So that's how. Yeah, I need a new dehydrator. Mine is terrible. I hate even showing it on the video. It's so bad now. Just trying to get you to say it. Yeah. 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 It's just the weird plop noise. That's what I was laughing at. I decided to leave it in to bring joy to others. So, and hopefully it does every time. And I'm going to have to share out that video so more people can see it because it's an older video. So to get it some new views and give some new people some laughter, I need to share out that video again so you guys can find it. But basically, if you put in Gail Southern Living zucchini squares, it will come up that funny video. And you don't know it's going to be funny until it is because I'm just going along normal and boom, I start laughing. Lisa with Yogi Holler Farm watched it way back then when I first put out that video. And she said, I had my phone playing your video while I was at work. I was just listening. And then boom, all of a sudden, you just start laughing. She said, I had to rewind it a little bit and go back and try to figure out why you were laughing. Just all of a sudden, you were just cracking up. Dehydrators are cheap. Yeah, I need to put that on my Amazon wish list for Christmas. I need to add a dehydrator on there. But I want a nice one. Magic Mill? I don't know. I have an idea in my mind of what I want it to be. And I want it to be a pretty good, high quality one. And I don't want it to be so plasticky like mine is. But I mean, mine is still usable. It's just, it's downright embarrassing at this point. Yeah, my internet has been so slow lately. It's terrible. I can't believe I almost forgot my own live today. I was just out there making a video, doing my thing. Came in here, started editing, and I was like, oh, this is Friday. I'm supposed to do my live. I think I was about 15 minutes. I went in, threw some makeup on, threw a comb, brushed through my hair, and here I am. Here I am chatting it up with you guys. I got hair trying to go into my glasses area and tickle my face. It's driving me crazy. Oh, my nose. I need some allergy medicine. I'm out right now. And when I get out of allergy medicine, I start doing more sneezing. Yeah. You can use air fryers for dehydrating? I did not know that. I haven't actually tried the zucchini seeds from my zucchini before. I've always just used store-bought zucchini seeds. So the zucchini seeds I planted today are actually from that big zucchini. So we're going to see if they sprout. And according to Adrian from the Indiana Backyard Gardener, things sprout really easily this year because it's hotter. It's hotter this time of year, so things will sprout and come up quicker. So I'm going to know pretty soon, probably, sometime next week, there should be some coming up. So I planted those in the raised planter right by the back door because number one, that area had not been attacked by bugs at all. And it's really close to the back door. So so now I have one little area I'm watering of the garden with some flowers and vines. And then I have the chocolate mint and then that the new zucchini plant. So I have those three things to water. And if I do decide to plant anything else for a fall garden, I'm going to kind of keep everything kind of close together so I can just do like a quick watering of those few things. I'm also trying to amend my soil about twice a day. In the morning, I'm doing garden cleanup or mending, and in the evening, like early morning before it gets hot, and then in the evening, before, the late of the day when it's not as hot, but still way hotter than what it is for other people's where they live. No, I've never used a dehydrator before, but that's an option, I guess. I'm trying to think. I don't really, other than tomatoes that are in the freezer, I really don't have anything else to put up. That's really it for me. Chocolate mint, yes. I did receive some chocolate mint from Indiana Backyard Gardener. And I actually planted it in a bucket. And then if it goes really well, I may take a cutting and put it somewhere else next year. But yeah. I have in my brain what kind of dehydrator I want for my second ever dehydrator. This will be my second dehydrator. So my first one was my trial, and I got a lot of stuff dehydrated with that. I've dehydrated everything: onions, parsley, cucumber chips, I think. Anyway, all kinds of stuff. Apples, everything you could possibly imagine, I've dehydrated. Definitely. So, and I just remembered that I didn't water my few zinnias that had popped up, my new set of zinnias. I just remembered I didn't water those. So I'm going to have to try to remember to water those this afternoon, because I'm going to need a little pollination in the garden, because I'm not going to have as many flowers this time of year. So I need to get those flowers watered out there. I just thought of that. Yeah, I harvested all of my Mariana tomatoes, and that's pretty much all the tomatoes I got this year were all the Mariana tomatoes with the survival seed challenge. My Dr. Wychee tomatoes did not come out very well. Zucchini chips with Parmesan cheese on them. Amazing, dehydrated. Yeah, I think I did the zucchini chips, a couple of years ago. Probably have a video on it. It's been a while. I've slept a few times since then. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to get, Jan. I'm going to look at them now that I remembered that. I'm going to add that to my Amazon wish list that I do. Chris, my hubby likes me to make an Amazon wish list of items I like, and then he just orders what he wants and sends them to the house, and then he wraps them, and that's that. So that way I pick out and get the things I actually want. Magic meal. I'll see if that comes up when I do my search. I don't know if my chocolate mint's going to make it either, because it literally, I just now got it and it looked pretty dead. I put it into a little jar of water and left it there. And then today I'm planting it. So I just planted it. So hopefully Excalibur's $2.79. Yeah, I'll look at those. That might have been the brand I was looking at. I had one picked out. I had an Amazon wish list, and when I changed phones, I couldn't find my information to log back into Amazon. So that's one of the things I lost with my new phone. So I made a brand new Amazon wish list and on a brand new Amazon account. I finally got that set up. So I had to start over with my wish list. So I forgot what brand I had, but I did have a dehydrator on there. I had gardening stuff, a little bit of soap making stuff. Just random things that I picked out. Yeah. I have some tomatoes in the freezer, and I still have a few in the window I need to go ahead and use. I think today we're going to have tacos for dinner because I have a lot of tomatoes to use up, and that would be a good way to cut up a couple of them, put them in the. I have a taco tray where I have like 3 compartments. I do like lettuce and tomato and onion and cheese, sometimes like not green olives, black olives. So that's what we're having today. Tacos for dinner. What are you guys having for dinner? Anything particular? Anybody have their dinner ideas picked out? Tacos, yeah. I can't wait. I love tacos. It's one of my favorite meals. We're going to have ours. Actually, I don't know. We might have crunchy tacos today because I actually bought. Here, let me show you. I actually bought these. I like these flat bottom tacos when I do crunchy tacos. They have the flat bottoms, standard stuff. So usually I do low carb flour tortillas, but I bought these just for a little bit of a change. So I think we'll have these tonight, stand-in stuff. They got like a wide bottom so you can get into the taco and put what you want to put in there. So I think we're going to use these tonight. Try chicken sausage with feta. Pulled out a chicken breast in case someone doesn't like it, to make scalloped potatoes. I like scalloped potatoes. Sounds good. Huh. Yeah, maybe a bird carried the seed and dropped it there. You're grilling chicken? That sounds good too, actually. We're going to go on a camping trip with the camper on August 30th, I believe. Hubby just told me yesterday about that. And we're going to take oldest daughter. So we're going to camp out, and I'm going to try to put up a few things. So this will be our first official little camping fishing trip thing. And so I'm excited about that. We'll probably do like a little video. I'm making a new little camp RV life playlist on my main channel. So, and whatever video I do, I might go ahead and include that in the hashtag outdoor tour club for Ariella Viking Venture and Victuals, and kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Make the camping video and also include it in, because it is outdoors. So there you go. Here's your outdoor tour club, and I'll do a pan of what it looks like outside, and then I'll show some camping. So we're going to include it. Yeah. So that's what we're having tonight. We're going to have crunchy tacos. Yeah, that'll be really good. Be a good dinner, I think. He'll be excited about that. Yesterday, he got zucchini squares and zucchini bread. So it's like a zucchini yesterday because I was processing the zucchini. And today, tacos. So it'll be good. Yeah, sounds good. I have this really cool soup that I make that has like mild breakfast sausage and cream cheese and bow tie pasta. And I think I have it over on my other channel if you guys want to check out that video. But I'm dying to make that recipe. It's so good. It's one of mine and my husband's favorite soups. I actually got the recipe from Journey Along with Shannon. And she did it for a soup collaboration I had about 3 years ago. I asked her permission if I could post a video making her soup later on, maybe like the next year? And she said, sure. So I posted a video of me making that soup. And so I have that video. I think I call it creamy sausage soup on my video. But that video came from Journey Along with Shannon. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about, Tina. Yeah. Yeah, that was a cool collab, a fall soup collab. There's other channels that do these soup collabs, but they're like close collabs, and I don't get invited to those. So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a soup collab this year. Maybe, possibly. Soup is always something people can pull out in the fall. And if you try to do things in like October, or early November before we get into the holidays, it's good. But if you get too far into Thanksgiving and Christmas time, it seems like people slow down on joining collaborations. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Crock pot soup collab. That's a great idea, Tina. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, and Luann's Kitchen or Blackberry Rock Homestead, or maybe both channels, I'm not sure, has a hashtag Slow Cooker Palooza. That's going to go on all the way through December. So as it starts getting colder, if you want a collaboration to enter your stuff in, that's a good one. Luann did put out a video talking about her mom being sick. So prayers for Luann and her mom. Yeah, they're running tests and stuff like that. They don't have really a lot of answers. I kind of went through this with my grandpa years and years ago when I was younger. So I kind of know basically what she's dealing with right now. But all the symptoms her mother's been having all this time are related to the things they're just now finding. Yeah, I like fall too. Yeah, I have a few soup videos that I really like. And every year, if I do a collaboration like that, I try to find a new soup, and then I put a little bit of my own spin on it. And yeah. So I don't know. I might. Just putting a filler out there. I might do a soup collab, possibly. Because like I say, other people are doing soup collabs, but they're close collabs, and I'm not on that list. So I could do my own and then just, invite my friends, because I have friends. I have a few friends. Yeah, and soup is something everybody's already doing. So you're not making them go out of their way to do anything, because everybody's got to make dinner anyway. And soup is like a normal thing for people to do. Yeah, soup is great. I love soup. But when I did my soup, I called my collaboration hashtag Cozy Fall Soup. That's what I called it. So probably more than likely, I would use that hashtag again, but maybe put a year behind it, like hashtag Cozy Fall Soup 24. So I'm gonna think about that. I might do that. I mean, right as Fall Fest is ending, would be a great time to do a collab like that. So seriously considering it. But I don't want to go too far into, I'd have to pull up dates. It would be kind of like the end of October going into the, first couple of weeks of maybe you could even make it like the 2 first weeks of November, make it the first 2 weeks of November before you hit into Thanksgiving time. That right there, possibly. Yeah, I've been praying too. It's a sad situation. It's not good. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it for today, guys. I appreciate you coming in, hanging out with me today. No specific subject. You came in just to listen to me chitter chat about nothing, much ado about nothing. So thank you for coming in. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you to you guys who joined in on Fall Fest. I really appreciate it. Makes me feel loved when you join in on my collaborations. So thank you so much. And I will show my appreciation by adding you into my watch later list. So thank you guys for coming in today. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you get to do something fun. And I hope you get to spend time with your family and get a lot done. If that's what you're going to do, then I hope you get to do that. So you guys have a great weekend. Bye, guys.